Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, let's crack open a pack of Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Adventuring Party Starter. It must have something to do with Magic the Gathering. These figures are pre-paints from WizKids, and I have not even cracked the seal on these guys yet. I pick up figures all the time and I don't do videos on them, and I thought, you know what, why not? I'm gonna be opening them anyway. Let's just go ahead and do that and do it on camera. The insert for these typically has them taped, so I'm just removing that first before we start popping them out of the plastic. So here they are. Here's the lineup. So full disclosure, I know nothing about what in the world this is all about. We'll just put this in the back in case people, skip ahead and didn't hear what kind these are. Just, we have these for $49.99. So it's interesting to me, the pricing on these, because we had, I just did another video for these Curse of Strahd figures. You had 7 figures here, priced at $40. Here you have 5 figures for $50. I don't know if this is just an older set and then these are more recent and suffered a price hike. Now, thankfully, my friendly local game shop does do a loyalty reward discount, so I did have a 20% discount on these, but I still decided to pick them up because of the variety of figures in here. So let's take a look at each of these individually. I'm going to pop them all out first, and then we'll take closer looks at all of them. So again, I don't play Dungeons & Dragons. I typically collect these for my own either skirmish games or my own RPG hybrid tabletop games like Dicey Depths. I have videos on that if you're ever curious. But I figured, maybe some of you out there either play this specific scenario or may want to use them for your own games as well. All right, so I have this turntable here, but honestly, let's just get up close. So who do we have first? First up, we have, oh, fantastic. I believe that's Yuan Ti the Rogue. So all these are probably going to have a class as well, right? Well, that one doesn't say it. Anyway, so we have Yuan Ti the Rogue. So someone will have to tell me, are these Magic the Gathering related? Like Dungeons & Dragons Magic the Gathering crossover or something? But either way, and so forgive me, I'm going to know nothing about the lore here. Don't slaughter me too harshly in the comments. But this obviously looks like some kind of serpent folk, like a cobra almost. But we have here, you can see the pupils. The eye work is very nice. If there's multiple sets of the same set on the shelf, I typically will hold them next to each other and see either who has the better paint or who has the nicer weapons. You don't want your blades to be too warped. This figure looks pretty nice. There's not a whole lot of detailed paintwork on the actual cloak or armor itself, but the dagger is very cool. It has some kind of little red jewel in there as well. And it has 2 of them. Maybe they're short swords. A pair of those. Obviously no feet. It is a snake or serpent individual, but a very cool looking figure and not something that I have in my collection. So I definitely wanted to snag that. Who should we go with next? This one is Varys. Very ranger-like. I like the pose. So many of my rangers or archers, I have them standing, bow at the ready. I like this one, kind of like a tracker, maybe on the trail of something, like the bow on the ground, like the crouching down. But I picked this one because look at the face. Look how good the face looks. Look at the eyes. Oh my gosh, absolutely fantastic. A lot more detail on this one. You can see some of the leather straps on them as well. I like the different shades of green. And this guy has a couple of blades. Very, very cool. So overall, just a fantastic looking figure and a great addition to the collection. Let's go with this little one next. And this is just kind of a fun little figure. This is Tumblestrum. Oh, even a cute name. Tumblestrum with a frog companion on the shoulder. And I don't know, he or she, I assume she, possibly strumming this little mandolin or guitar or whatever it may be. Almost looks like they're singing as well, but again, the eyes look fantastic on this one. Standing on a little tree stump, so it gives a little character to the stance. And overall, very, very cool. I don't know if this is a halfling maybe, I assume, or a gnome. Next up, we have Nadar, and this is just a cool figure because I will have players. I'm so old, not even old-fashioned, because even old-fashioned people were playing other races, but I am human through and through. I know, very dull, but of course I do have players who love playing like Lizardmen or Dragonborn or whatever the case may be. Whatever this guy is, I'm sure he will go over well. I love the armor. I love the stance. I love this blade that's just kind of a milky, almost translucent kind of energy blade of some kind, maybe conjured or something. Look at that shield though. Love the shield. Love the gash marks in the shield. The armor on this guy just looks awesome. So yeah, I could absolutely see this as a hero or potentially a foe. And then last up, 5 of 5, I do like this one. Now you'll see how the staff curves in. You can kind of put it that way so that it's a little bit more straight. Of course, you can always do the hot water, cold water dunk to reset the staff. I love the staff though. Look at this. Look at that inner part of the staff where it looks like that's the staff, and then this energy around it has happened because this individual has channeled something. Look at the robes. Look at the gold work on the detail on the robes. And this person is Hama Pashar. And I love this figure. I love the sleeves. It is just an absolutely iconic, I love the hair, absolutely iconic looking figure, and another absolutely awesome addition to the collection. So folks, here they are. Here are the 5 involved in this Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Obviously that's D&D related. I don't know what Magic the Gathering has to do with any of this. But there they are. They look absolutely fantastic. At full retail, though, at $50, that's $10 a figure. And that's if you try to spread it evenly, which means even this little halfling is $10. Ouch. That I feel that in the old wallet. But yeah. Still, for me, it's a convenience thing. You know me and pre-paints, gotta have them. So that is it, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And until next time.